Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into a heated political controversy in South Africa that has sparked debates both locally and internationally. The battle between AfriForum and the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, over the song Kill the Boer has reached new heights, with AfriForum now calling on international governments to impose sanctions on EFF leader Julius Malema. This move has intensified the already contentious discussions about freedom of speech, historical context, and what constitutes hate speech in a democratic South Africa. Is Malema's chanting of Kill the Boer a harmless revolutionary song from the past, or is it a call for violence that threatens the lives of farmers and Afrikaners? Let's break it all down. AfriForum's international campaign against Malema. AfriForum, a civil rights organization advocating for the rights of Afrikaners and minority communities in South Africa, has long opposed Malema's use of Kill the Boer. The phrase originates from struggle-era songs that were used during the fight against apartheid. While some see it as a symbol of resistance, AfriForum argues that it is a direct incitement to violence, especially against white farmers, who they claim are already disproportionately affected by violent crimes. Despite taking Malema to court multiple times over the song, AfriForum has repeatedly lost legal battles. South African courts have ruled that the chant does not constitute hate speech and should be understood within its political and historical context. However, AfriForum is not backing down. Since the courts have not ruled in their favor, they are now appealing to foreign governments, asking them to take action against Malema and others they accuse of inciting violence. But what exactly does AfriForum want? They are pushing for sanctions, meaning restrictions on travel, economic penalties, and even possible diplomatic isolation of Malema. If successful, this could impact his ability to conduct international business, attend global political events, or even secure funding for the EFF's activities. Malema's response: political freedom or dangerous rhetoric? Julius Malema and the EFF have strongly pushed back against AfriForum's claims. According to Malema, the song is not a literal call to arms but a historical anthem that represents the liberation struggle. The EFF argues that AfriForum is using fear tactics to paint white farmers as victims while ignoring the broader issues of inequality and economic injustice in the country. Malema has often dismissed AfriForum as a right-wing organization trying to protect white privilege. He insists that Kill the Boer should be understood in its original context, not as a threat, but as a chant of resistance. The bigger picture: crime, race, and political tensions in South Africa. This controversy doesn't exist in isolation. It is part of a larger conversation about race, crime, and land ownership in South Africa. One of the biggest concerns raised by AfriForum is the high rate of violent crime in rural farming communities. They argue that white farmers are specifically targeted and that chanting slogans like Kill the Boer only worsens the situation. While South Africa has high crime rates in general, AfriForum believes farm attacks are part of a broader pattern of racial violence. However, critics of this view, including the government, argue that farm murders are not racially motivated, but rather part of the country's overall crime problem. They point out that many victims of violent crime are black South Africans living in urban areas, and focusing solely on white farmers ignores the broader issue. Will international sanctions happen? While AfriForum is lobbying foreign governments to take action, will they actually listen? For now, it seems unlikely. Malema is a prominent political figure, and sanctioning him could be seen as interfering in South African politics. Countries that maintain strong diplomatic ties with South Africa may be hesitant to get involved in what they see as an internal matter. Moreover, implementing sanctions is a complex process. It requires significant political will, and foreign governments would need to weigh the diplomatic consequences of taking action against a South African leader. The public's reaction. The debate over Kill the Boer continues to divide South Africans. Many supporters of Malema and the EFF believe that AfriForum is overreacting and trying to silence black political expression. Meanwhile, AfriForum and its backers see this as a matter of life and death, arguing that political rhetoric should not be used in ways that could lead to real-world violence. Final thoughts. This is not the first time Malema has faced controversy, and it certainly won't be the last. Whether you see "Kill the Boer" as a revolutionary song or as hate speech, one thing is clear: this debate is far from over. What do you think? Should international governments intervene, or is this a matter that should be left to South Africa's courts? Let us know in the comments. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on South African politics. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.